Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well and welcome back to World of Tanks. Today we will be doing a garage review of this thing, the Tier 4 Premium Russian Light Tank, the Valentine 2. This is a good tank. One thing I'll say is this thing has preferential matchmaking, so it's never going to see Tier 5 or 6 tanks, so it's always going to be top tier. And there's a very good reason for that. We will look at that later. But I thought let's compare this thing to the Tier 3 British non-premium light tank, the Valentine. So what I always do is I put the tank in the comparison area. No crew skills, no field modifications, nothing. No camo. Same thing for this. And let's compare the base stats. The Valentine has 580 health. That's very, very good. If I compare that to the Matilda, where is my Matilda? There it is. Well, the base stats of the Matilda, well, 620. Actually, that's a bad comparison. Let's compare that to another Tier 4 light tank. The M5 Stuart, 520. What else can we compare that to? The BT7, 540. And what did I say the Valentine has? 580. So yeah, a good chunk of health. The regular Valentine at Tier 3 has 390. Well, you know, this thing's Tier 3, so yeah. The best thing about the Valentine is the armor. This thing is incredibly well armored everywhere. 60 millimeters of armor at the front, 60 at the sides, 60 at the rear of the hull, and the turret is 65 at the front, 60 at the sides. 65 at the front, 65 at the sides, 65 at the rear. And now, yes, the Valentine is well armored. It is very well armored, but it still can be penetrated. And the biggest, for me, the biggest threat to all Tier 4 tanks, Tier 3 tanks as well, is that thing, the Matilda, because its gun has 121 penetration and 145 with premium ammunition. Speaking of how this tank can easily be penetrated still, the Cruiser 3's QF2 pounder has 64 penetration. The Panzer 3J's best gun, which is terrible, has 96 penetration. The stock gun has 60 penetration. The T6 mediums, we'll see you're not using the howitzer, 75mm gun M3 has 92 penetration. So yes, the armor is very, very good on the Valentine 2, but it can be penetrated, and you will be penetrated. The regular Valentine has 60 at the front, 43 at the sides, 60 at the rear, 65 at the front of the turret, 65 at the sides, 65 at the rear. The suspension repair time for the Valentine 2 is 10.03 seconds, 12.03 for the Valentine. It's quite light. The Valentine 2, 15.71 tons empty with a load limit of 16.85 tons. But the engine is very, very weak. Only 140 horsepower engine. That is a weak engine. The Valentine, 165. I'm not really going to talk about the regular Valentine much. The stats are there if you guys want to look. The specific power of the Valentine 2 is 8.91. The regular Valentine, 8.9. This tank is slow. 32 kilometers per hour top speed with a reverse speed of 12. the Valentine 2 isn't very fast at all. That's not really slow, but it is slow. The regular Valentine is extremely slow, 24 km/h top speed with a reverse speed of 10. However, the traverse speed of this tank is incredibly good. 54 degrees per second. That is really good. This thing turns so freaking fast. This thing, like, it might not, the top speed might not be like a light tank, but it turns like a light tank. The Valentine, a very good 41 degrees per second. So yeah, fantastic traverse speed. Sorry, 52 degrees per second. 54 with my setup. That is so incredibly good. The concealment rating for a stationary vehicle is 17.96/5.21. For the moving vehicle concealment rating is 17.96/5.21. The Valentine has good view range, 350 meters, with a signal range of 594, which, you know, Russian. It isn't great, but it's not. It's only tier 4. The gun traverse speed is also extremely good. 48 degrees per second. That is a fast turning turret. That is so incredibly fast. The other bad thing about the Valentine is the gun depression. It has 6 degrees of gun depression, which is absolutely terrible. But the gun elevation is 25, which is very good. The Valentine, the regular Valentine, has a not bad 8 degrees of gun depression with a gun elevation of 17. I don't know much about gun elevations, but I think 25 is very good, and 17 is good. The gun. This is, I could be wrong, but I think this is why this tank has preferential matchmaking. This gun is not even as good as that gun. Let's quickly compare them, and then I'll well, it's not as good in 2 respects, and then I'll look at the Valentine's gun in more, the Valentine 2's gun in more detail. So the Valentine premium tank, no upgrades. I want to see, how much is this thing gonna cost you? Let's see how much this tank is actually going to cost you. I have a decent amount of premiums.
Emily? Tyler?
I'm
record.
Okay. Where's the Valentine? Sorry guys, just family stuff. Where's the Valentine? I don't know, but only thing I know is that it's not that expensive. It doesn't cost that much gold. Okay, there's a regular Valentine's gun. Here's the Valentine's 2's gun. So the Valentine has, the regular Valentine has better penetration, way better damage, worse rate of fire, worse accuracy, worse aiming time. Now let's look at the Valentine's 2's gun by itself. This gun has 51 millimeters of penetration, which is absolutely terrible. And I think, well, I should say, I'm guessing this is why this tank gets premium matchmaking, is because 51 penetration isn't good enough to get through tier 5 tanks from the front. In fact, the French B1, yeah, well, this tank is known to be tough. The only place you can really penetrate this the B1 with this gun is at the turret. The B1 has 60 millimeters of armor at the front, sides, and 55 at the rear of the hull. And this thing has 51 millimeters of penetration. So that's just an example of how crap the penetration of this gun is. The damage is also absolutely horrible. 47 damage. And that's not too much of an issue because of one thing, but 47 damage, that's horrible. The rate of fire is extremely good, 26.2 rounds per minute. That is such a fast firing gun. The accuracy is absolutely horrible, 0.41, and the aiming time is extremely good, 1.7 seconds. So this is a crap gun. The best thing about it is the rate of fire. And that can come into, you can run into problems with this gun shooting at other tier 4 tanks. For an example, where is it? I had a game recently. The P2640. 50 millimeters of armor, but that's sloped. Yeah, you're gonna bounce off the P2640. Unless you hit it at the sides or rear. Or you load gold ammunition. That's why, for me, I highly recommend that if you buy the Valentine 2, or you haven't done already, you load a decent amount of gold ammunition if you want to be really effective. And even then, you're not going to be ridiculously well. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. You're going to be effective with this gun. You can be effective, but it's hard. Like I bounced off T70s, and I'll just show you the T70. Here he is. Not a bad little tank from what I can remember. Has 35 millimeters of armor, but the armor is sloped. Unless you're shooting from the sides and rear. The premium APCR has 84 millimeters of penetration, and the high explosive has 23 millimeters of penetration and does 62 average damage. Equipment. I have gone with improved ventilation class 3, improved hardening, and coated optics. And the reason why I say that is because ventilation helps accuracy, aiming time, rate of fire, like all of that stuff. And this thing has good armor, but it does get penetrated. So you want as much health as you possibly can get, so you can take as many hits as you have to. So that's why I put improved hardening on this tank. And then coated optics, just to improve the view range. With my setup and cruise skills and everything, 410 meters. Are there other choices? Yeah, there are. You don't need an enhanced gun lane drive on this thing. Additional grousers maybe just to help with the speed when crossing all types of terrain. Turbo charger isn't a terrible idea on this tank, but 32 kilometers per hour is kind of slow. But I don't find that you need turbo on this thing. You don't need it, but it would help. But for me, improved ventilation, improved hardening, and then coated optics would be the best options on this tank, at least for me. Crew skills, well, this thing only has 3 crew. On the commander, I've gone with Brothers in Arms and concentration to improve the accuracy. On the driver, I've gone with Brothers in Arms, and on the loader, I've gone with Brothers in Arms and situational awareness. Let's take a look at this. Anything else? Maybe recon or mentor. You know what? Repairs on your entire crew would not be a bad idea, because this thing will take hits, obviously. So that wouldn't be a bad idea. But it's a premium tank, so Brothers in Arms on your whole crew first is never a bad idea on any tank. So that's what I put on here. On the driver, you don't need clutch braking. Off-road driving would be a wouldn't be a bad idea on this thing. It would definitely help. And on the loader, intuition. If you're carrying a decent amount of gold ammunition, which in my opinion you should be, or at least some, even though this gun reloads ridiculously fast to begin with, intuition would be a pretty good idea on intuition wouldn't be a bad idea on this thing. But you don't really need it because the gun reloads so fast anyway. But if you want it to reload even faster, switching to APCR premium ammunition, intuition, could be helpful. But it's not really necessary because the gun reloads really fast anyway. Safe stowage, always a good idea on anything. Adrenaline rush, never a bad idea on any tank. Ammo tuning would not be a bad idea on this thing because the penetration and damage are so crap. This would not be a terrible idea. But you don't need close combat, no. Perfect charge, no. Yeah, you pick, obviously. It's your tank. But I would say probably the best ammo tuning or safe stowage. Or obviously brothers in arms. And if you set the tank how I have it, you get 51 millimeters of penetration, 47 damage, 28.61 rounds per minute rate of fire with a 2.1 second reload time, 50-degree gun traverse, 1.6 second aiming time, 0.39 accuracy, and an average damage per minute of 1,345, 630 health, 8.72 suspension repair time, and I'm not going to go through the rest. But with everything I have on it, mine weighs 15.81 tons. Let's just make sure something. So yeah, it's not even that heavy. But yeah, that's the tank. Let's have some games. Let's show you some replays. One other thing, is it worth it? Well, I think so. This is like, I don't know the exact price, but I don't think this thing is very expensive. It's a tier 4 light premium Russian tank, so I highly doubt it'd be quite expensive. Let's show you some replays. Alright, here we are. This game I actually played 2 days ago. It's a tier 4 game, obviously, because this thing will only see tier 4 tanks, tier 4 and 3 tanks. We're here on Valentine line. It's a standard battle. This game wasn't bad. If I'm not wrong, this game shows you the toughness of the Valentine and how incredibly well armored this tank it really is. But again, you still can get penetrated. Oh, T-28. F-30. EF-30. Take a shot on the move, bounce, because that's just what this gun does. Pony 3 over there. Do I have a shot at him? Oh, I do. See, this gun reloads so fast. 96 damage. Come on, can I kill him? No, it misses. Of course it does. 0.41 accuracy. T-28, he disappeared. Let's have a quick look around the corner. Anything? Nope. So I'm gonna back up. Oh, T-28. I'm gonna take control of the camera here just so that you guys can not get dizzy because the camera moves around way too much. T-28. Me and the Panzer S-35 are going for it. 49 damage. Yeah, this T-28 is screwed. So now look at the map. Our base is, it's not under pressure. It might be under pressure, but we have enough friendlies back there. I hope. T-28 EF-30 over there. Yeah, that guy is dangerous. Not the guy, but that tank is dangerous. The T-28 EF-30, like the Matilda, will hurt you. I haven't taken a hit yet so far in this game. Oh, M22 Locust. Yeah, this gun has no problems penetrating Locusts from the side. Okay, scores are 3-4. We are losing. 4-3, I should say. It's been a pretty crap game up to this point. I've done some damage, but it hasn't been great. Oh, M22. Is that guy AFK? He is. Okay. Free damage. I take bounds from the Honey 3. Even though I don't know where he is, and our Panzer S-35 kills him, and I take another bounce, and I'm lucky because those two hits would have killed me if he penetrated with both. Okay, now he blows off my tracks. So I've bounced 1,050 damage so far, and there he is! Yeah. Gotcha. And now I come around here to help out our Serrania, or however you pronounce that. Panzer 38T. And a V440, and right around here I run into a bit of trouble. And yeah, he's firing gold, and oh crap, Panzer 38T, back up, back up, back up. Oh, I'm gonna fall! I stayed on the cliff in time, putting some shots into the 38T, and now can I get up here? I'm stuck. I have 6 health left. Look at those holes. BT7. Oh, he hits my tracks. Let's see if he can go down. Repair my tracks. And I crashed my tank. Well, that was unfortunate. But not a terrible game. I hope this game illustrates to you all, or shows you all, how tough the Valentine 2 is, but also I did have tons of bullet holes. But let's see if we actually win this game, because it's kind of close. 9-6. We do have the hit point advantage, 1,289, compared to 833. Do we actually win this? Do you know what? Let's skip to the end. Yeah, we do end up winning this quite comfortably. Victory! There we go. One game? Nah, that wasn't good enough. Let's show you another replay. Excuse me. Alright, we're back here on the Mannerheim line map. This time they have a Matilda. Yeah. Teams look, but the advantage the enemy team gets is they have a bunch of mediums, tier 4 mediums. Let's skip to the action. Oh, what happened? Oopsies. Alright, here we go. That's better. Okay, I decided, let's head over this way because I really don't want to fight the Matilda. This thing can penetrate the Matilda using gold ammunition, but the Matilda can easily penetrate us. Who's coming with me? T-29, Panzer 3E, Panzer 3J. Panzer 3J over there. Stoke 3B over there, he disappeared. Oh crap, I've been spotted. Oh, it's only a BT5. Yeah. Miss. Hit. 92 damage. That's a very good damage roll for this gun. Panzer 3J, he penetrates. Actually, no, the M22 Locust penetrated me. I didn't know where he was until now. He hits me again. Let's see, where are these? Yeah, okay. At the turret. On the turret, I should say. Take a blind shot and miss, I think. Yeah, the M22 Locust. Oh, the other Panzer 3J. 3 in this game on the enemy team. 4 in total. BT5 bounced off of me, even with premium ammunition. And the Locust now continues to bounce. And he just sits there because, yeah, it took a while for him to realize, hey, I need to back up, I'm getting penetrated. Now the BT5 is shooting at me. We're losing 5-3. Look at this. Look at this. This isn't good at all. I'm getting surrounded. Look at this. Yeah, and that's the game. I wanted to show you guys that because that was just an example of how many hits this thing can actually take. It wasn't a great game, but I'm guessing we ended up losing that next game. This game wasn't bad. I actually had this game just today, not that long ago. Tier 4 game here on Ansk Standard Battle. Hopefully we do better this time. So yeah, I'm gonna head into the town because I know I'm a very well armored tank. Oh, M8A1. He can penetrate me. P2640, oh, crap. And yeah. Oh, he gets 2 good hits into me, damages my ammo rack. Repair that. I now have loaded the gold ammunition. So not a great start to the game, but don't worry, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. Around the corner. And I really shouldn't be coming out like that because that exposes this. I'm recording. Sure, yeah. That exposes the side on my tank. Can you be quiet? I'm recording.
If you lie to me, it's a sin.
Okay.
Tyler.
Yeah.
What?
Oh. M8A1, yeah, he's showing me the back of his tank. Oh, Valentine 18, let's kill him instead. He's a one-shot kill. There we go. Another hit into the M8A1 before he gets killed by our Matilda. P2640, yeah, let's shoot the side of this turret. It's only like 40 millimeters thick or something. Which isn't bad, but I can penetrate that very easily. Okay, we're winning 4-3. I call for help because I'm surrounded. This can end very badly, possibly. Crap. SAV M43. Lower glances penetrates me, but he's a one-shot kill for me now. Well, he wasn't, but this thing does around 47 damage on average, so that was lucky to get a slightly slightly higher damage roll and for me to be able to one-shot kill him. Now let's see. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. 16 millimeters of armor. Yeah, but this thing can get hurt. And it should, you know, it shouldn't be an overpowered tank, and it definitely isn't. I think it's well balanced everywhere. Maybe the gun can have a slightly higher penetration, but that's about it. And yeah, we're going to save the best replay for last. So this, any one of these games that you've seen so far is not the best game I have ready to show you guys. No way. All of these games, besides the last one, have been not bad, but not amazing either. Seeing if I can shoot the looks through the gap, but there's no gaps over here. Okay, our M8A1 kills the looks. Now that just leaves the enemy M8A1 on full health left. And I have 196 health, so I can take a couple of hits from him if I have to. Well, no, more like one hit. There he is. Oh, I miss because 0.441 accuracy. And I say don't cap so the team can kill the M8A1, or one player on our team can. And they listen, or one person listens, so credit to the 14 TP, I believe it was, for getting out of the cap circle so the team can get some more damage in. And the M8A1, and our M8A1 kills their M8A1. So yeah, this is probably the worst game I showed you, but it's alright, and I could be wrong, but I believe this game was good enough for First Class Mastery Badge, which is insane. Here's the best game, and the last game of this video. Alright, here it is. Tier 4 game, obviously. We're here on Ruinberg. Standard battle. Yeah, we should do okay. And we definitely did do okay. Spoilers. No, I'm recording. Sorry guys, that was just my mom. So I decided, yeah, I'm a well-armored tank, I'm gonna head into the town. Yeah, we meet quite a few enemies in the town. We have a Matilda platoon on our team, which is a good thing because the Matilda in a tier 4 game is absolutely deadly. It is so good. But, Matilda can also get into a tier 5 and 6 game. Panzer III, two good hits into him. Well, not great hits, but 2 hits into him before he gets into cover. And now, okay. Now look at this. Honey 3, M3 Stuart, T28, T40, and a BT5, and I believe there's more than that, so this is going to be a good fight. Yeah, let's move up with the T28. I mean, with the Matilda, sorry. 14 TP over there, but he's no threat to me right now. He can't even shoot me. T28, Matilda goes for it, gets a good hit into him. M3 Stuart. He, shot at him, T28 hits me. But where did he hit me? I don't know, I can't tell. I'm trying to get a shot into the T28 without exposing too much of my tank, and I do, and he bounces off of me, and the M3 bounces off of me as well. Yeah. Oh, that was a bad shot. And I don't mean to get in this Matilda's way, it's just I'm really busy right now. T-40 using the howitzer does no damage. M3 Stewart, he's firing gold ammunition. So yeah, he's gonna penetrate me, but I have more health than him. He bounced off, I killed the T-40 since he was a one-shot kill. And there we go. Honey 3 over there. Kill him as well. BT5, Hauser 3J, AFK, it looks like. Get 2 shots into him before our T-29 kills him. Oh, there's more targets. FCM2C. Now he can penetrate me. And he does. But get some more damage in him. And I kill him as well. Oh, BT5. Miss. And miss. 14 TP. Oh, okay, he's in cover. Well, let's see how we do. I don't know why I said that, but I forgot to say that at the start of the game. Anyway, we're winning 10-7. Have a hit point advantage 1,801 compared to 993 or 918 now. Okay, those guys are in cover. Yeah, I take a shot at the BT5 just in case if it wasn't. Oh, a T-70. And now this is what I was talking about by having to use gold to penetrate the upper glacis of the T-70. Or at least I did. Maybe I shot him in the wrong place. Bounce. I load the gold now. Okay, 14 TP. And he goes in front of me for some reason and I kill him. That's 5 kills already. And I'm robbed of the top gun. Our Matilda kills the T-70. But yeah, 5 kills in the Valentine 2 Tier 4 Russian light premium tank. That was a Valentine 2 Tier 4 premium Russian light tank. Garage review and the replays. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Take care on the battlefield. Be yourself in real life as always. Remember to always take care of yourself in real life as always. Take care. Stay safe. Thanks for watching and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.